back together. What did you call us on a text message? The 4 Podmen?
The 4 Podmen.
We're still doing this?
We miss you guys.
You guys are all like big and like famous now. We're just a couple of bronies over here.
We're here.
Just a couple of dudes.
Just a few of them now.
A couple of dudes playing other dudes, playing other dudes, and that guy.
Yeah. It's okay. Money Guy, Joey Fingers.
Dead guy.
Will, of course. He's
Black Sheep Will today.
Black Sheep Will. It's okay. Sean, I'm Russ. Oh my God! But the huge news coming out of
wrestling entertainment.
That's all I'm going
to talk about is wrestling entertainment, Russ. What we're calling it today.
Okay,
Wrestling.
out of wrestling entertainment.
Yeah, wrestling entertainment.
Sports entertainment.
I'm not allowed to say the words because you can't see my face. Okay, anyway, sorry.
Out of wrestling entertainment. Okay.
This is going to be an award-winning show today.
This is going to be absolutely award-winning, and if we don't get like a fucking Oscar for this shit, fuck you. Anyway.
Wow, we have really brought Russ down to our level.
we have.
We're dropping F-bombs like a champ.
Hey,
Our baby boy is all grown up, he is.
Yeah, how grown up he is.
Peddling profanity like it's his job.
Kind of is.
Did you just drop? Like
But now CM Punk is back on WWE TV, and I say that in that way because
he looks like he needs a sandwich?
you know what? He has lost a ton of weight, though. I mean, well, MMA fighting
different kind
is a
of
little
conditioning.
different, yeah. So, but CM Punk back on WWE television.
Say why? 'Cause he's on Fox.
Because it's the Fox Backstage show that he's going to be an analyst for.
Monthly.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good part. That's a good point. Monthly.
Yeah, but at what point does somebody walk in and slap him and all of a sudden he has a match?
Well, he'll
Yeah.
have a match eventually.
I think it's going to lead to conversations with people and maybe friends he had. I think if there's interest from WWE, there'll be a way for it to happen.
Well, the only, I mean, if we go back to the pipe bomb, the one of the greatest promos ever cut, probably
it is the best of this generation.
Yeah, I think probably the greatest promo ever cut.
Ever cut?
I think so.
I don't know about ever.
Well, I mean, one of the best.
This generation for sure.
Limo riding, jet flying. I mean, I can think of a lot of them.
Hard Times, Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, yeah.
My spot, my liver spot, not my dog spot.
Plumber's son.
Oh, everybody pile on Russ.
Well, I
plumber's
think.
son.
Well, I think the pipe bomb was more
Breaking
kayfabe.
Yeah.
Than anything, because the Hard Times promo by Dusty Rhodes, that was fantastic. That's phenomenal. Ric Flair. I mean, all those
spot, not my dog spot.
Yeah,
liver spot, but my spot.
Yeah, but all of those promos were in the confines of the show, of the character. That the pipe bomb promo was him getting sick of everything that was going on, and he just let it all out one night. And will it eventually lead to a match? Probably could. It all depends on him. Because he's been in MMA for like the past so many years now, conditioned himself as an MMA fighter.
He's been gone for 4 years.
He's been gone for a while.
It doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't feel like he's been gone for a while. What kind of difference does this make?
I challenge him.
Yeah.
I think that remains to be seen. I think it's going to be a slow burn type process. He's going to come back. You'll see people that he's friends with probably brought to the show if there's interest from WWE to spur conversations. And you see like Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins, throwing shade on Twitter, stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like if there's interest from WWE, eventually there'll be interest from Punk too, and it'll probably happen.
Yeah, Mr. Fingers
on the check.
Yeah.
I'll take that check.
Yep. I wonder how big
Caban's gonna be the new TV champ. Because that's his guy. Oh no, wait, he sued him.
Oh,
too.
that's not his guy anymore.
Somebody else got sued.
Somebody needs a hug.
The bitter black sheep.
The bitter BBS.
Yeah. Keep going. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I apologize. But yeah, Cole Cabana won that belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what?
That's his guy.
But him being in the confines as an analyst, I don't think it really moves the needle, to be honest.
Not at all. They had 45,000 viewers.
And they doubled it this week, though, to like 110.
Yeah, for one show. That show
for
is
4
garbage.
seconds.
Have you watched it, Will?
Yes, I did.
The first episode wasn't so much, but it seemed like they were a little more edgy in the second, and I hope it continues to go that way.
I hope so.
Who cares? It's a.
Well, he said
it's a. I mean, it's a sports
piece.
center.
That's
it's
a
like
fluff piece.
Yeah, it's a sports center type of show on Fox, which isn't. You know, it fits in with what they do.
Right.
But it's like, okay, you're talking about something, and I hate to say it this way, you're talking about scripted content on a. You're analyzing scripted content. What the hell does that mean? I mean, I don't know.
This is the old school Saturday morning shows where they go through all the matches through the week and talk about it and beef it up so you know what's going on. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I hate to read too much into it, but CM Punk did say, "I'm here to change the culture." Does that mean he's going to have, since he's controlled by Fox, it's their show, is he going to be more edgy? Is he going to talk about things WWE might not be too comfortable with?
It probably.
Talk about some MMA shit.
Probably. Well, here's the thing. Now, one of the things that I heard was...
There's a lot of crossover there.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, well, Fox has boxing. They do have some MMA. And one of the things that I heard a little while back was that it was kind of like a rumor going around at the time that he may be doing some announcing with in regards to MMA and even boxing.
Wasn't it with DAZN or something like that?
Something
a smaller company.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where you see it and you see where it came from and you're like, okay. But now it seems to kind of be maybe coming to fruition in a way.
He's done a couple bouts already, like UFC or whatever it was, Bellator.
Bellator, I think it was. Yeah.
It is, though. I mean, you look at it this way. There's so many guys coming over from MMA into wrestling and back and forth. It's just going to be one big.
Not family, but yeah. Yeah.
And you've seen UFC takes a similar road as WWE. They do more scripted type interviews. They're acting like it's not, but I really think they are. There's more interaction between the fighters before the fight for the pizzazz.
Yeah, they're building up a story.
Yeah, I think wrestling's more real than UFC at this point.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Well, there's other reasons for that, but if you're CM Punk. One of the big reasons, probably the main reason why he left was because he got sick of the politics backstage.
Yeah,
and he got injured. And one of the main reasons was that he never got main evented at WrestleMania.
Miz did,
right? But it's like CM Punk never did.
Right.
And him and Hunter got into, from everything that been able to read about it, they got into some shouting matches about it. Him and Vince didn't see eye to eye in that regard.
When they drop the dime of the company, they're not going to throw you in the biggest event of the.
Well, you know what though? But he was their biggest star at the time, and
generated the most reaction and buzz too.
Yep, and he had one
John
of the
Cena,
and he had one of the big belts.
He had John Cena
at the time, and they could have.
Nobody wants to even.
He was always number 2 to Cena for sure.
Yeah,
he was always number 2 to Cena for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing
everybody hates Cena.
But then you had like Edge and other people too. They were always mixed in there with him too. He never got the chance to be the guy.
When CM Punk hit after the pipe bomb, Edge was gone.
Yep.
Yeah, in the summer of Punk, the championship like hardly ever closed the show.
But you know what though? They had their chance to do.
Doesn't close the show now.
That's true.
They had the chance. Well, he should have main evented.
Agreed.
A WrestleMania.
His match with Undertaker should have been top bill that year.
Yes. That was really
a great match.
That was that was really cool.
You guys think it was a great match?
I thought it was good.
By comparison to like the 2 Shawn Michaels Undertaker and the 2 Triple H.
Well, I mean, no, but I think if you take it in the context of that match itself.
Okay.
Not comparing it to anything else.
And I'm not being bitter Will right now. I'm asking factually. I personally think the two Shawn Michaels and the two Triple H's were better.
No, I mean they were, but I'm just saying.
Shit, the Shane McMahon was better.
In the constitute of that, in that match alone, not comparing it to anything else, I thought it was pretty good.
Okay.
Now, if you're CM Punk, do you come back for? We're going to bring you back. We would like to bring you back for a match at WrestleMania. Do you hold out saying, no, you're going to main event me at WrestleMania?
I think he would at this point.
I think they would main event it.
Yeah, of course.
To be honest with you, because it'd be the biggest comeback ever.
Right.
Would it be the loudest reaction in wrestling history?
No, I think you know what's weird though.
Not anymore, because they already dropped the ball with the loudest pop you could get. That's how you bring that guy back.
In a studio.
In a studio going,
It's
"I'm
Fox.
gonna
I don't
change
think.
the culture.
I feel like WWE didn't have a call in that, though. I feel like that's Fox trying to save that show.
Oh no, it was a Fox thing, of course, and he got paid a ton of money.
They rolled
Yes,
the
he
Brinks
did.
truck up.
Yep.
So
ton of money.
does that
Yeah.
mean he's sold out?
I'm not
Let's
saying
be honest,
that.
his MMA career sucks.
Well,
Keeps getting his ass
yeah,
Joey
that was pretty
too.
bad. No, but he was just starting to do some broadcast stuff. So I mean,
This could be his way of getting heard to maybe transition back to MMA broadcasting and do more with that.
Probably. I mean, I can see that. But now, I mean, if you're like one of the main roster people, and you see CM Punk just being given the prime spot, the main event spot.
Aleister Black. What?
Are you a younger main roster guy, or are you one of the guys that have been around for a while?
Well, I think another
I think
question.
the younger guys have the respect of who he was and what he did.
Yeah.
The older guys might have a better taste in their mouth.
Yeah. Now, taking it maybe a step further is, who would you? I mean, does Seth Rollins versus CM Punk?
That's the match I want.
Does that move the needle?
That's the match I want.
It's what you want, but
Adam
does
Cole
that?
versus CM Punk?
I like that one.
That's another match I want.
Yeah, CM Punk. I mean,
Daniel Bryan.
Daniel.
They're best friends. though.
Didn't they do a 60-minute match in Ring of Honor at one point?
I was gonna say I've seen that match multiple times.
Early 2000s Ring of Honor over and over again.
Yeah,
about that.
I mean that's being called one of the greatest matches.
The American Dragon.
It kind of was.
Wasn't the American Dragon? What was the old handle for Daniel
American
Bryan?
Dragon Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, Bryan Danielson. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forget stuff. I smoke that green shit too much.
Yeah.